Okay. That little star.
To your right, to the right, the camera.
Okay.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field
Oh,
at
okay.
Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
This is all screened
Mm-hmm.
in. Got fans out here.
Mm-hmm.
We had 30, 40 people out here yesterday.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Got fridge, coffee pot, a lot of seating, TV. So then, what I did.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week
Mm-hmm.
10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
Barbecue grill.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath this tarp is a kitchen.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
So
They'll send the tight end
it's
in motion.
two gazebos.
Now a run. Here's
Those are the
rookie
deck
from
stairs that
USC.
go up to the deck
That is the
upstairs.
kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage.
Oh,
to
that's
start
nice.
things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
So this is all screened in.
6th in the NFL
But then
in defending
I'm
a
gonna
run.
go up so you can see. But I know you can see the water.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball goal over there.
Well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a
You.
good unit. They're facing the number one rushing team.
I put this
To
patio
stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
with my neighbor. So
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
there's the lake.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
This is the upper deck.
Right. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Out route to Hill, complete.
That's where you go into the house.
That's
the all-season room there.
Game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
He'll go all the way over there. All the way to the right. I mean, to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Fountain's still on? Yeah, I think that fountain's still
down to the 16-yard line.
So,
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
Good
Quite the
game, too.
opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the
Listen,
game.
yeah, that's my thing. Is eventually I want to get me out some acres somewhere. Like it ain't got to be much. Like what my uncle is on is a ton. Like it might be a little ridiculous, honestly. But my phone is about to die, and I don't want you to think I hung up on you. Okay. So let me talk to you later. But please keep me in mind, all right? Because my phone's about to die. And I don't want you to think I hung up on you. All right, let me know whenever you. Let me know, okay? All right. Thank you for your advice. Bye bye.
2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And that brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you
Goodness gracious. All righty.
that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Come on, Sam. And I moved.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mark Andrews. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Next to score, Browns 7, Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Lance to throw it.
Oh.
Receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw, it's Lance. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Lance on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Lance. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated
That's
after
already
giving up
here.
6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know
got Tyreek Hill
they both game plan for this drive, and they both have
Jalen
specific
Milroe
outcomes in mind. To me, it
and
just
Brian
comes down to
Thomas
who can
Jr.
execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Dang, he got a defensive tackle.
2nd and 5. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Seven, our score after 1. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Come on, pick that, baby.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were
Goodness
him,
gracious,
I'd go
Jesse.
lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
That's a bit
Looking to get it to Ward. Intercepted.
on Davis.
By the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated.
Oh my goodness, stop throwing that pass, Levance.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so
to the
well,
right,
understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work.
But I know that Madden is not going to let me make that.
When he has a chance, he's helping his team.
I'm not going to be able to make that pass. So, dumb turnover right there.
Here's Ward. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
Keep running, Demario. Come on, man.
Into the hands of Hill, complete.
He stops
And they'll
it.
wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Back to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And the Browns are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. On the ground with Ward. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Yeah, this QB contain if you just going to let them not contain. Goodness
you don't want to land
gracious.
on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot.
Get freaking Michael Parsons out here.
And that winds up a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time, they've got his man complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
We can't hide us. We don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain.
The
what
Browns drive
life
about to
could
get
be.
started. We have
It's
witnessed touchdowns on
lonely.
back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset.
That's big. I love it.
This is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a
Jesse.
first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this
Jesse,
second
that's why I
quarter.
can't let you go, man. That's why I can't let you go, man.
That maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are.
That's why I
think in
can't
this
let
case,
you
he's just
go,
trying to
Jesse.
atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Goodness.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Loving the most, man. So
And Lance now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
laser, Trey.
A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already
And they don't care about what we know.
through guys
It's
in
not
order to
about
make these
how
catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
Win the most games, so all these things they can say.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing now is Lance. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end.
Oh, I had him.
Get back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Oh, I had it.
First of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Here's Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 25 yards that time.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Lance. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The one, the most, and so the best. Always I think I want to switch that.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
There we go, fellas. Come on, fellas.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
About time y'all got home. Come on, man.
Back to throw.
No way.
It's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
No freaking way.
Demario Davis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages.
Matty threw it into 5 people.
So a big
He
chunk
threw
of
it
yardage
into
will be marked off
5
there for that
people,
field.
Madden.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can't get these
Like, Malik, what the heck am I so? He threw it into 5 people.
She be having me dead when you crash out.
God, what the heck was that? What? This is why I don't bet no money on this
Now
game.
on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
How the heck does that make
Takes a
sense?
shot on the release.
5
This is
daggone people there.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the
You know what?
defense. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Slot man moves right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Charles, I hope you're watching, and I hope you know you suck. Something in my spirit, something in my soul said, hey, man, let Charles know he sucks. But that probably means that you was watching. And if that's the case, I want to reiterate that you suck.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all
No, you cannot use my phone because it's about to die. You was reaching for my phone. No, you was reaching for my phone. I just saw you. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Yes, you was. Yes, you was. I just saw. What the heck? He is in daggone three-quarter defense.
That's what I just did. I didn't even do this.
Whatever. You was trying to reach for my phone. You was trying to hug me. Well, if you was trying to hug me, I don't think you was trying to hug me. Did you take a test today?
No, I got it.
Tomorrow?
Miss Jasmine test Miss Luther, because she tells us, and so
just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped.
Get it out. It's slow down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time.
Okay.
Some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
That means you got to get a good amount of sleep tonight, okay?
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have
I got a little bit of a surprise for you. If you do good on your test this week, okay? You gotta do good on it, right? So I take you to Kids Empire this weekend, okay?
And then when we get there, I want you to know this.
Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
If I wanted to steal the phone and I hey, Daddy, if I was like that means I would.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Is that so?
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
I love you, baby.
Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
We do,
well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
We got to wake up early and face Caden is
Sometimes they just
cool.
make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun?
And
All right,
yeah,
Throw it out the window.
let's get back on
we'll
track
probably go
here.
over.
Sometimes
Do you
that'll
want
work
to
just
either go
fine.
over
I
G-Malls
guess
or you
it's
just want
time
to stay
now
at the
lean
house and
on
watch
that
the chat?
leadership. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice
I
it
think we should just go
over
to
and
the house
over
and
because
watch it
it's almost
tablet.
like a ballet that has to be
So that way you can
choreographed.
watch
How
it for
about once he
longer.
made the decision to
And
go,
we ain't got to go
he
all the way
committed
out to
to it and
G-Moss
went.
house. That's
Let's
probably what
face
we
it,
do tomorrow,
most
okay?
teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And they're going to get him
Because while
behind the
you
line
doing
yet
that, Daddy can
again
be
as
cleaning
his
it.
nightmare afternoon continues.
I know you better do good on them tests or you ain't going nowhere.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
And
Gets
Daddy,
this one to Hill.
On
And
fire.
he'll be brought down with a first
Yes,
down
man.
as the
I'll
tackle's
let you
made at
know
the Chiefs'
on
44-yard line.
that moving later.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. He'll keep it
No!
himself.
Oh my goodness.
And
That might have been the
short
worst
front, and he's
tackle
able to
attempt I
navigate
have
his way
ever
down
seen
inside
before
the 30.
in my
15
life.
more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, partner, for a few
Look
years
at
there,
that.
we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has
I
been
must have
scaled back
changed something
considerably
on
in the
there.
last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it
Boom.
the right time and you use it
Boom.
properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there
Yes,
by the
it did.
quarterback. Now, that's the type of play that gives you a
What
chance
the
to
heck?
win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Where the heck is my guy at?
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh,
Did
this
Mario
one
Davis
may
get
go
injured
back
and
to
not
the
in the
drawing
seat?
board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the
Oh,
Chiefs
man.
force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Second and 6. Here's Lance to throw it. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. Shoves him aside. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that,
Goodness gracious, offensive
because even if they
line.
have the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
Goodness gracious, y'all done got my daggone running back injury.
Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
Absolutely
no.
nowhere to run there.
Okay. Do that. Do that. And let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, this looks good.
And Lance going to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Darnell Washington with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
That's funny.
The Browns drive about to get started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence.
Where the heck is my gun?
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 53 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. Right back to him on first down. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And what this is the 5 ways that people.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bishop. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Manning. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Back to throw here. Steps away to his left.
Goodness, Jalen Milroe got some wheels on him.
Before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to look deep here for Ward. And now here is another interception. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
I'm excited. I'm honored.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bishop. He'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Kansas City, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they will try to get back in the swing of things.